good.
All right, what's up, everybody? We have today Adrian, pro fighter, LFA. He's been fighting for that organization for
last 3 fights have been with LFA. And I'll probably finish off with them before I head to the UFC.
Okay. So you're gonna make a debut in the UFC.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. Yes, sir. And your record is
9-3-1. I have 9 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw.
Okay.
So how many knockouts do you have, or submissions, or TKOs? What is it? Are your wins are unanimous decision?
Most of them go all 3. Like it's usually a one-sided ass whooping from my part, but I do have some TKOs. And in the last fight, you know what, my lie is the closest I've ever been to knocking someone out. I feel like I unlocked an Infinity Stone.
You felt. I remember. Yeah, you told me that you felt like you had some great power, and you kind of knocked the guy out. You had him like very dazed. And what was it? He was on the ground. He was trying to get up, and the ref just let him pass by because he was at his hometown.
Maybe. You know, you could argue that he was from Ventura, and we were fighting in Ventura. So maybe they let him ride a little longer.
Yeah.
But I'll give it up. The guy had it chipped because I knocked him down. He got back up, and he didn't stop. You know, he kept coming at me.
He's a fighter, bro.
He was Mexican, so.
There you go. The Mexicans, they got that fight in them.
They do. They definitely do.
And where are you from?
I'm Cuban Salvadorian, but I was born here in Miami.
You're born in Miami. Yeah. Okay, cool. And what's the extent of your fight experience? So, when did you start fighting?
So I got into this like about 10 years ago. I was 15, going on 16 actually. And I started fighting, bro. And I was never like a bad kid in school. I was tranquilo, very quiet. And then I fought one of my best friends. Like over some stupid. We were playing video games, and he got mad and hit me with a head. Bam! And I'm like, all right, let's go fight. Let's go fight at your house. I'm not gonna do it here. So we went to his house and fought. Next week, I joined an MMA gym, and I'm still cool with him till today.
Yeah.
He's the one to tell me like you should go try this instead of fighting me.
You gave him some heat, huh?
Yeah. It was good. We were kids, and we grew from that. And look what happened now. I'm still doing it today.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And you're still young, right?
I just turned 28.
28.
On the 28th of August. Shit. So I'm still young, bro. I feel like I have a few years left.
Your Romero started late, bro.
Yeah,
your Romero started super late.
He's a different breed, you know.
Maybe you are too, bro.
We don't know. We don't know.
Maybe you're a mutant of a human being, bro. Who knows? Maybe you have a gift that's developing over time.
Maybe.
You got the Cuban in you.
Yeah.
You did tell me that you felt fucking much more strength in your last fight than you ever had before.
This is true. So I did all my training with one person, and maybe it's just a mindset thing. But I feel like with the right people around you, you can move mountains.
You can move mountains, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's all mental.
There's a biblical verse, bro. The faith of a seed, something like that, will move mountains.
I'll look it up.
With the faith, I don't know if you're a Christian or.
No, I do. I believe, and I would consider myself, if anything, more Christian than anything.
You're a man of faith. You're a man of faith for sure.
Yeah. So what do you have to say about this whole event that happened with Charlie Kirk?
That's just crazy.
Wild,
bro.
huh? 2 days ago.
Regardless of what side you're on and your political beliefs or religious beliefs, that shit shouldn't be happening.
No way.
It just sucks to see it happen here.
Yeah.
Because now you turn on the TV, or it could be from somewhere else, and you hear about a school shooting or a murder, and you'll be like, "Yo, that was in Colombia, right?"
Right.
No, that was here. That was
here in the
Utah.
United States. Yeah.
Utah, out of all places, So.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild times we live in. But yeah, freedom of speech should always be respected, man.
It should be respected and protected, man.
You're right. You're right.
That should just show people the times that we're in, and be ready.
Be ready, man.
Charlie Kirk was a great example, bro. My sister really liked listening to a lot of his talks, and I had nothing but respect. If my little sister looked up to the guy, bro, I didn't listen too much to him, but I'm a man of Christian. I used to be the same. I used to be similar to him. I used to do a lot of debates, and I remember in middle school, I would be in school, and I would get into the schoolyard, and I would just hold the Bible, and I would get into debates with a bunch of people, bro. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know what I mean? It kind of reminded me when I was a little kid. But he made something bigger out of it. You know what I mean? He was able to draw a tremendous, 7.8 million followers?
Something like that.
And that's not even including the people that are actually watching his stuff.
Yeah, it was definitely impactful. Extremely impactful individual.
Yeah, I admire what he did. It was very unfortunate what happened to him, but, we're man of faith, and we're just gonna keep pushing forward, bro. We're not gonna push the narrative of hate.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
But what we will push the narrative of is we gotta fight.
That,
We gotta keep fighting, bro.
You have that fighter in you, bro.
That
You
I
have that
agree
fighter.
with. Yeah,
That's
bro.
why we brought you on that podcast, bro. We're like,
Thank
we
you.
need fighters, bro. We need men who fight, bro.
But that situation, yeah, it's crazy, bro. If anything, it should teach people just to nowadays, like you said, keep fighting. If you stand on something, don't be afraid to show it. You know.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
You know, and nowadays, they look at you believing in Christ. Some people look at it as a bad thing.
Yeah, they do,
So
man.
it
They do.
sucks, you know.
Yeah.
But just keep going, like you said.
Just keep going,
You know,
man,
keep going,
and
'cause you
keep
can't-
fighting.
You can't be in charge of what other people do.
You
know?
can't. You can't, bro. If not, bro, you'll drive yourself crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, straight up. Yeah.
So, what's your favorite part of the fight game? And then, like in MMA,
fight
you're more of
game
a
is-
striker, a grappler.
I'm definitely more of a striker.
Okay.
Training at the gym that I was at for 5 years, I leveled up my grappling.
Okay.
So I'm well rounded. In my
Yeah,
opinion,
yeah.
I can take you down. You don't keep it standing. It's not gonna
So
be
you
good.
got your jiu-jitsu and your wrestling down.
I would say that my jiu-jitsu I always kind of had in my back pocket. I just never displayed it because I didn't know how to wrestle.
Right.
So I was a stand-up guy, had good jiu-jitsu, but no one knew about it.
Right.
And if I was on the floor, I was never actually trying to submit nobody. I was trying to get up, just keep standing.
Okay,
And I
okay.
just like to strike.
Oh, you like striking? Okay,
I'm a-
okay.
yeah, I'm a Muay
That's the
Thai
entertainment,
base.
bro. That's the
Yeah,
entertainment, bro.
honestly,
That shit
that-
pays the bills.
That's what I used to tell myself. I'm like, I'm gonna stop fighting when it's no longer entertaining to
Yeah.
people. Because
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a boring fighter, you know.
Yeah.
And now I learned that with wrestling, I could keep it standing. So that's why I got wrestling.
Yeah, that takedown defense.
Not only that, but you'll run into someone that one day you're not gonna be able to stand with, and you're gonna have to take it down.
Yeah.
It's a crucial part that you gotta,
That's
add
like-
to your game.
Yeah, that's the fucking that's the good thing about mixed martial arts. You know, there's so many different dimensions to it that if you see that someone's a little bit better than you, maybe like in one side, then you can test the other one.
Exactly.
And it's just multi-dimensional, so it makes it that much harder. I have respect for all the other sports in the fight game, but definitely mixed martial arts brings a unique element, and it's very similar to what you would encounter in a real life situation.
Yeah,
So-
I would agree.
Yeah, that's why I knew this back in the day when I first saw it, growing up, before it even became anything big like what it is today. Like it's one of the biggest sports in the world. I always knew that this sport was gonna take off like no other sport. Back then there was just like boxing. It was very popular. MMA was just coming up.
No, it's blowing up. They're
Yeah,
about to
yeah.
do an event right now in the White House. Well, it
Yeah.
might be canceled after what just happened. I don't know.
Oh,
But,
yeah. Hopefully not.
hopefully not.
Yeah.
So it's definitely growing. It's gonna keep growing.
Did you see that Elon Musk made a post and he's
What do you say?
he's you don't know who Elon
No,
Musk
I
is?
know who he is, but what do you say?
So he's voting. He's pretty much not voting, but he's pushing the narrative. He's helping Conor McGregor become president of Ireland.
Oh shit!
So
It's
that's
gonna
pretty
be fun.
interesting,
It's
bro.
gonna be fun to watch.
That's freaking hilarious, bro.
That's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah. So he was standing next to McGregor, I guess, in their own Oval Office or whatever it is in Ireland, and he's helping him with his political career. So there's
Oh,
there's
boy.
more to life after fighting. You learn how to
100%.
fight. You become a great fighter.
Yep.
And what's your take? What are you gonna do? What are you planning on doing? Are you planning
That's
on like
That's a very good question.
let's say you make it ultra big and you achieve the belt multiple times. You defend the belt and you decide to hang up the gloves. What are you looking to do after that?
You said a couple things there. You said a couple things, and life can go different ways depending on what really happens.
Right.
So if I'm the champ in the UFC, I'm definitely never working another day of my life. I'm gonna be retired when I'm done fighting, which is maybe if I'm a champion in the UFC. Let's say
Yeah.
life is perfect, perfect
Right.
world. I got the belt. I'm retiring at 33, 34 from fighting. After that, I've made enough money and invested it wisely to be able to live off of that comfortably. So that's the goal ultimately. I feel
Yeah.
like for everyone, right?
Yeah, for
Make
sure.
a good investment and chill off your investment and live life and be happy. Of course, you have a passion that I think I've already found, which is fighting. After fighting, I'll always be involved in it. Maybe not in the same way, I like to help fighters out, younger fighters coming up. But right now, I'm getting into a lot of security work, which is what I do now. Like I watch private residences and I do executive protection, which is it's a fancy word for a bodyguard.
Yeah.
But it pays the bills, and I'm not getting punched in the face. So I'm happy. I'm about to get my PI license, which is the private investigator license, and hopefully after fighting, you know, I have that route open to me whenever.
What gear are you wearing when you're doing security? What's your gear? Are you wearing a suit, a three-piece suit, or?
So I've worn suits before. I've had to wear different things. Right now, it's very basic: black polo, black BDUs, boots, flashlight, and whatever you want to carry on you. I carry a Glock 19.
Oh, okay.
But so what just happened with Charlie Kirk?
Right.
Phone calls are you know, everyone's blowing up my boss now because people want security after something like that happens.
There's a demand, yeah. That's the game of security.
And people with a lot of money are willing to pay, so now it's a good time to be a security.
Oh, for sure. For sure. It happened to Trump, and now Charlie Kirk.
It's unfortunate something like that has to happen.
Yeah.
But this is what happens. People freak out and they start looking for protection services.
Yeah.
Because people freak out, like, you know what? I got money. Maybe they're looking for me.
These guys need to stop doing that in open areas. I'm starting to see that you can't do it outside anymore. You have to do it in an auditorium. Especially if you're a great public figure like that.
Yeah. It
has to be in an auditorium, and they need to have those securities patting people down and the metal detectors. Because this is outrageous, bro.
I feel like it's too easy nowadays for people to just go up and get on the roof and shoot somebody.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, it's a lot of things could have happened. You know, who knows what really happened? He got shot clearly in the neck. By who, we don't know.
Oh, they said they caught him today.
No, they caught him
They
today?
said they caught the shooter today.
Who is it?
It was some 22-year-old. I'm not sure. I forgot his name. But they said they captured him, and
shit.
You know, it was a whole group effort to capture that guy, because, you know, they started off with one little picture of a guy hanging out on top of a roof, and then, you know, the FBI was asking for people to contribute.
Look at that, bro.
And bro, they were sending a lot of videos, and apparently his dad was the one that turned them in. The father of the shooter found out it was his son, and that's how they came in. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, they got messages and everything. So
that's crazy.
Man, 2025, bro, crazy how people are getting. I mean, to be honest, bro, I thought this guy was gonna get away with it, man. Yeah. It was reminding me of John F. Kennedy, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and we just live in a different time now. You know, we can tap into this huge network of people and just have people like literally put this effort to come to this conclusion.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't happen with John F. Kennedy, unfortunately, but you know, they didn't have the same technology we have today with like social media. You know. That
and I go back to like. I feel like they should be smarter about where they do their interviews.
Yeah.
You know, or their you know, their debates.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they gotta be. It seems like it's a common narrative with these snipers. You know, these guys like to get on buildings, a few meters away, a few hundred meters away.
I'm sure they know the risk, but they're not preparing for it.
They're not preparing for the snipers.
For it at all.
Because I was looking at the layout. They had the security in the front. They had 3 layers of security, but it looks like they're not doing the suites for the snipers on buildings. You know.
Not only that, but let's say you're Charlie.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm aware of this risk and what is being done to protect me. Yeah. Maybe he's not thinking about that.
He's had interviews about that. You know, he's had interviews that he knows that his life is on the line.
So if
he's been outspoken about it.
If he knows, then that was.
Yeah. It took a tremendous amount of courage.
Yeah.
He knew what he was getting into.
That's what you call.
That guy was a very stand-up guy.
Business.
Yeah. He was very courageous. But in life, bro, it takes more than courage. Bro. It takes intelligence.
It's a risk. It's a risk to be able to be the person that's telling the truth.
Yeah. The guy might be remembered.
You're gonna be hated for telling the truth.
He might be remembered as a Martin Luther King, bro, of our time.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Which is very interesting, bro.
Straight up.
But I wanted to make this interview about you, bro. We're talking about Charlie Kirk, and he's a great person.
Like talk, we're good. We're good. Let's talk.
Charlie Kirk is a great guy, bro. I respect him. Shout out to the dad of that kid for bringing justice.
Yep.
You know, his dad. At least his dad has character. His dad has some sort of a good heart going on for him. But I wanted to talk about you and your abilities, bro. So you're a striker. You're a jiu-jitsu. fighter, and now you're getting into wrestling. So what is that like, bro? What is that like? Becoming and why? I want to understand why is it that you think that wrestling is not that entertaining? Because you got guys like Hamzat, Khabib.
So
Islam.
let me go back. I don't think it's not entertaining. To me, I feel like it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Now, to the
public eye.
the public eye, it's the unfortunate truth.
It is true.
That people are gonna look at it and be like, "What is this?"
I feel like Dana White.
I want to see.
I feel like Dana White hates Islam almost.
It's.
He probably doesn't like that guy, bro.
It's MMA though. If you don't want to see wrestling,
yeah.
Go watch boxing. If you don't want to see wrestling, because it's part of the sport.
It's part of the sport,
and it's a triangle. Your wrestling's on top. If you don't know how to wrestle, you're done.
Yeah, we see the wrestlers always surfacing up to the top. You're right.
I enjoy wrestling.
The greatest fighters are wrestlers.
I used to hate wrestling. You know, I take it back. I still kind of have a hate for wrestling.
Yeah.
It's just not easy, and that's why people don't like doing it.
Yeah.
People don't like doing what's not easy.
30 seconds of that does not compare to 30 seconds of striking.
You're done. But that's why I tell everyone now, like, learn how to wrestle, bro. Fuck, don't worry about boxing. Go learn how to wrestle for like a year. Go to Dagestan and forget.
Yeah. You know what I noticed a common narrative from wrestlers, bro? Like when you start wrestling, for some reason you build up this striking power, bro. Like a lot of these wrestlers have fucking power, bro.
Because they're sitting down.
They're sitting down. They're holding people. They're working out these back muscles. And when you're striking, you're kind of throwing your lat into it, you know.
I would say too, it's easier to teach a wrestler how to strike than a striker how to wrestle.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot more elements to.
It was hard for me, bro. It was hard for me to learn how to wrestle. I hated it. I avoided it. And then one day they forced me to do it. And then one fight I had against a big prospect here in Miami, I just beat him with one move. And the secret was boxing. And every time they would yell that, I would just score a takedown. As simple as that, bro. My mind after that fight went poof.
Yeah.
Okay, instead of just striking.
You're like, yo, I need this in my arsenal.
I can flip someone on the head at any given moment.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And when you need to, you're gonna have to do it. And you gotta be able to pull out that card when you need to.
Yeah.
And if you never put yourself in those shoes, it's a new thing to you. And that's why you don't see people wrestle. It's very new to them. When they go try to attempt it, it's too late. It's in the fight. You gotta be doing that shit in practice. You know, it's like trying to swim for your first time.
Right,
throw you in the ocean.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know.
Yeah. You got a point, bro. I've always loved the sport of wrestling. Actually, my martial arts career started in. Well, I don't have a career in martial arts, but my martial arts
journey.
Hobby. Journey. Started with actually, funny enough, with judo.
Oh, cool.
I started off with a little bit of judo as a little kid, and then I got into wrestling in middle school and high school. And I understood. I was like, man, this wrestling game is something else, man. And it just came secondhand to me after that. You know, learning at such a young age.
I didn't give credit to my dad because my dad actually is the one that got me introduced to martial arts.
Yeah.
But fighting came after. But he's a black belt in judo.
Oh,
and
nice.
He's the one that started teaching me some simple moves.
So your dad knows what's up.
That's what really introduced me to fighting.
Yeah.
That and watching Bruce Lee movies.
Yeah, that judo,
bro. Bruce Lee, bro,
shit,
is,
you know?
hey, that sets a fire in my belly.
So,
when I watch characters like that, bro, it's just the guy he graduated. He had a degree in I forgot the name. It's something like philosophy, something to the tune of that, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
And with all that philosophical speaking, he understood that knowing how to fight is, you know, it's a great exercise. It's something that you need in this world, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, everyone should learn some type.
Especially as a man.
Especially as a man. You're right.
So he came from a very passive background. So his degree pretty much insinuates that he's all for peace, and he understood that he needed to be violent. You know what I mean?
At times, when it calls for it.
When it calls for it.
Yeah.
You know, everything. You know, perfect timing, bro. Perfect timing.
Yeah, there's this saying: it's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war.
Absolutely.
You know, and it makes
That's
sense.
the famous quote. That's the famous quote.
Yeah, definitely believe it 100% because you never know when tough times might come and you gotta, you know, defend yourself.
And you gotta train for it, bro, or it'll be new, and then you can't perform well when something's new to you.
Yeah, you can't.
You really can't.
Yeah.
So I tell people to encourage everyone, learn to fight, learn how to shoot.
Young men out there, old guys out there, it doesn't matter what age you are. It's not like you gotta learn how to fight. You gotta learn how to fight.
you know, even if it's just boxing, do something because so it's a workout. Number one, you're gonna be more confident.
Yeah.
And it's a good workout, you know, for your health. So.
Yeah, it's definitely tremendous cardio, man. That's actually my favorite form of doing cardio is martial arts, man. You know, and it keeps the weight off, and
it's
keeps
therapy.
Yeah, and yeah, for sure.
It's therapeutic, bro. Whenever I get mad, I can just go punch a bag.
Yeah, I love the flow. I love the flow of just throwing my legs and kicking and punching. You feel that flow, that rhythm. You get into a nice rhythm. It's almost like a dance. They call it the man dance. That's what they call fighting.
Yeah, they do. They man dance. When you step in there,
Okay, because I mean, guys like myself, I'm not really a dancer, bro. I'm not into getting into doing salsa or any of that, bro. You know, I mean, I'm not talking down to anybody who does it, but it's just like it's not my thing. I'd rather, you know.
I'm on the same boat.
Yeah. I like that. I like that movement of you know, marching forward, marching back, side to side. You know,
stick and move.
Yeah, stick and move, dude. So what's up? You're gonna get on that show with Dana White?
You know what, man? Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
I had an interview for that show.
Yeah.
I wasn't chosen. I didn't get a spot on the show, but I had the interview, which is cool enough for me. You know, the fact that I was even interviewed for that show,
insane.
That tells me the level that I'm on.
Yeah.
But then I heard about how many people are actually fighting for the same position.
Oh, yeah.
And it's insane.
It's insane, bro. It's the biggest sport in the world right now.
It was over 200 applicants for 16 spots.
Yeah.
2 people from Miami that I know got in. And they got very close to winning.
Awesome.
They didn't win. But still, you're fighting on the biggest stage. For you to be there, it's just telling the world how good you are, you know, in my opinion. I didn't get that call, but I feel like I'm going to get a better opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
But it's right around the corner. I can feel it.
Have you ever met George here? George Masvidal?
Yeah.
You spoken to him? He comes here sometimes.
I think I would have. I've met most of the big names.
Why don't you do something audacious and ask that guy for a training session? Be like, yo, what is it going to take for me to work out with you, bro?
I'm not talking down on George Masvidal because he's a legend in the sport, and actually enjoy watching him fight.
Yeah.
But for where he's at and I'm at in life, I feel like there's only certain people that I would really ask for advice in fighting.
Yeah.
Because I've been around it for so long.
Well, it's to get around the community because I'm sure he has a contact list, bro, that can help.
People don't realize though, because they don't know. Not that they don't realize, but they don't know. I've been in I've been in the circles in the UFC already. Like, I've cornered some fights alongside Dean Thomas, or just being next to him is insane to me. He's the UFC analysis. Mm-hmm. Me being next to that man is insane to me.
Yeah.
My last fight I just had, cage side watching me fight is the UFC champion from my weight class. So Pantoja. Pantoja's cage side watching me fight, and I'm just like, yo, this is insane. DC, Daniel Cormier. It's cage side watching me fight. And when I shot my only takedown in this last fight, I scored it. Took his ass.
They were both there to see you fight?
Both there watching me fight.
Oh my God, that's huge.
Bro, so Frank Trigg is the referee. So my life is a fucking movie at this point.
Yeah, no, it's a movie.
It's a movie,
bro.
Because me getting out the cage, Pantoja's like, yo, good fight. Yo, DC's telling me, yo, that was fuck.
Oh, you shook hands with these guys?
Right? Yeah. I've been in like the same breathing space of these people, you know.
Dog,
so just just saying that I'm there, it feels like my foot is in the door already. That's why I'm not stressing no, bro.
Yeah.
Leave it in the hands of the man. Yeah.
Only a matter of time, bro.
Yeah. If you keep doing you, like, it'll come to you, bro.
Yeah. And we got to the Thailand gyms and stuff?
I actually went for like a month with like 2 of my best friends, my boys. We went to Thailand. We trained, bro. It was awesome. The food, the culture, everything is amazing. People are different out there, man. They go, and I think it's just the air you breathe over there is different, bro.
Yeah.
It's different. You feel happy all the time.
Oh, man.
Maybe it's because it's like it feels like you're on vacation because you are, but being there for a month, I can see why people are so happy there. It's like the food, the energy. Way different.
My coach is big out there with the Muay Thai.
Yeah, there's a gym out there where I stayed, and fuck, I can't even remember the name, but it was a big street, and
it was inside your gym, no?
So it's the same street as that gym. Okay. There's gyms on every side of that street.
Right.
And it's pretty fun, bro. If you've never been, I recommend it, man. It's in Phuket.
Yeah. I saw GSP doing a class. He was hosting a little seminar there.
GSP is a man. That's one of the fighters that I base my fighting styles off of.
Oh, yeah?
At least my wrestling.
Yeah.
So I combine Khabib, GSP from my anything. I can't share all my secrets right now, but I'll give you.
Opponents are watching.
Yeah, straight up. So I'm gonna tell you, if I had to study people for the wrestling, Khabib, Georges St-Pierre, and Kazma Chimaev.
I'm like, oh man.
All those three guys.
Class now, for sure.
That if you study what those three guys are good at, that's all you need for MMA, in my opinion. Because they keep it simple, they have a system, and it works.
Have you gone to other countries to train as well, or because I feel like fighters are always going to Thailand. There's other countries out there that are great.
100%. And it opened up Russia.
Japan for judo,
I don't know if Russia's a good place to go right now. I don't know what's going on there.
People
well, not the wars and all that. I'm afraid of all that. Yeah. So.
But you never considered going to take a course in judo in Japan?
I haven't until right now that you said that. Because I wanted to go to Japan.
What for, bro.
Judo. That's where it started.
Yeah. I think judo is highly underrated martial arts sport, bro. Oh, you'll win somebody with just.
I think so.
With a slam. A lot of people slam, you'll win them, and that's it, bro. You just ground and pound. Yeah, a lot of people don't talk about judo in the MMA community.
They don't.
Man,
they don't.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think there's some big names that have come in history. It's just not It's not seen so much in MMA because I feel like they learn a couple moves and they get applied to MMA. Yeah. But a lot of people just stick on one move, which is what is this? The Harai Ogoshi, hip throws. People don't realize, and another little secret I'm gonna give away for free. A lot of the stuff on the wall is all judo. Yeah. All judo. But people don't take the time to realize that and be like, that's what I should be learning. Because I'm a wrestler based off of efficiency. I don't like to use a lot of energy. Judo is efficient. So if you know how to wrestle and you know judo, you're deadly. So that's a secret too, by the way. Learn judo.
There you go. But anyways, bro, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Sounds good, bro.
Yeah, we had a little time here. I want to give a quick shout out to Gorilla Mind. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate your content. If you're watching, probably not, but whatever. Gorilla Mind is a great energy drink. It helps you stimulate your thought processes. And it just gives you a tremendous amount of energy, man. Derek is a scientist that I really look up to, but yeah, we'll just wrap it up with that. You know what I mean? I'm not getting paid to.
It's all good, bro. Shout whoever you want.
I had to shout him out because All right, Adrian.
Sounds good, bro. Thank you, brother. Oh yeah, appreciate you guys.
Looking forward to having you back on.
Sounds good.
When you get into the UFC
soon.
We'll have some training sessions soon.
For sure.
I'd love to have a training
session. Let's do it, bro. I'm down.
Let's get Uncle Dana on the phone and
soon
make some things happen.